Have you ever wondered what would happen if our world collided with another? Not in a big, scary, world-ending way, but in a small, almost funny way. Imagine this: a skateboard, lost and forgotten, turning up in the middle of the Pandoran jungle. That's exactly what happened to Saik, a young Navi with a restless spirit. One day, while exploring the dense, bioluminescent forest, he stumbled upon a strange object. It was a flat piece of wood with 4 small wheels. He had no idea what it was, but his curiosity was piqued. He nudged it with his foot, and it rolled away. Intrigued, he tried to stand on it, and immediately fell flat on his face. He tried again, and again, and again. Each time, the jungle floor met him with a thud. But Saik wasn't one to give up. He spent days, weeks, practicing in secret. He learned that his long, prehensile tail, which he'd always used for climbing and communicating, was the key. By whipping it back and forth, he could maintain his balance, shifting his center of gravity with a flick. It was like learning to walk all over again, but way more fun. Soon, the forest floor wasn't enough. Saik took his newfound skill to the massive, winding roots of the home tree. He carved and ollied over glowing fungi, his laughter echoing through the giant cavern. He became a blur of blue, a whisper of motion gliding through the heart of his home. The other Na'vi would watch, bewildered and amazed, as he turned their familiar world into his personal skate park. His ambition grew with his skills. He started seeing lines everywhere. He even got bold enough to skate across the broad, armored backs of a herd of hammerhead titanotheres as they lumbered through the plains. The gentle giants didn't seem to mind, their slow, rhythmic gait providing a moving, challenging surface for Saik to conquer. He would leap from one to another, a daring dance between rider and beast. But one side captured his imagination above all else: the Hallelujah Mountains. Those massive floating islands of rock, draped in vines and waterfalls, hanging in the sky like a dare from Ewa herself. He dreamt of it, the ultimate ride, skating down the sheer, vine-covered cliffs from one floating mountain to the next. The clan elders warned him against it. It is foolish, Saik. The Great Mother does not offer the sky for your games. They saw it as disrespectful, a dangerous stunt that tempted fate. They feared for him, for the traditions he seemed to be skating away from. But the call of the mountains was too strong. One misty morning, he climbed to the highest peak he could reach. He looked down, his heart pounding a rhythm that matched the hum of the jungle. This wasn't just about a trick. It was about proving something to himself, to his people. It was about showing them that new ways could exist alongside the old. He took a deep breath, pushed off, and dropped in. The wind roared in his ears. He wasn't just falling, he was flying. He used every ounce of his skill, his tail whipping like a rudder, guiding him down the vertical rock face. He ground on thick vines, launched off ledges, and landed on the next floating island below. Perfect, seamless transfer. He was one with the board, one with the mountain, one with the sky. When he finally rolled to a stop at the base of the mountain range, breathless and exhilarated, he looked up to see his entire clan gathered, their faces a mixture of shock and awe. The elders, who had been the most vocal in their disapproval, were silent. They had witnessed not an act of defiance, but an act of incredible grace and courage. Saik hadn't just conquered the mountains. He had won their respect. He became a legend, the skater of the sky, a symbol of how courage and a little bit of craziness can create something beautiful and new. He showed them that even in a world as ancient and sacred as Pandora, there's always room for a new kind of ride. What do you think? What other modern object would be amazing to see in the world of Pandora? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.
That's what it is! Crap!
Stop. You are in violation of Code 10, Section 14. Operation of an unregistered Jaeger.
Hang on!
I'm hanging on!
Hang tighter!
Coming through! Good evening, gentlemen. Mind if I drive?
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a very special guest, the one and only Sir Skate a Lot, here to break down a fundamental trick that's a game changer for your sessions. We're talking about the Frontside 180. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a 180, but trust me, it's so much more.
Sir Skate a Lot swears by it as the ultimate warm-up, and today, he's going to show us exactly why.
A solid warm-up can make or break your skate day.
Preventing injuries and getting your body ready to land those bigger tricks. So, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, stick around. You're about to learn how to perfect your frontside 180 and transform your entire warm-up routine. Let's get into it.
Alright, let's break down the mechanics of the frontside 180. It's all about smooth, coordinated movement. First, let's talk about foot placement.
You'll want your back foot on the tail, right in the pocket, ready to pop. Your front foot should be just behind the front bolts, angled slightly, similar to your ollie position.
As you roll at a comfortable speed, bend your knees and get low. This is your power source.
The key to the frontside 180 is initiating the rotation with your upper body asterisk before asterisk you pop.
Start winding up your shoulders and arms in the frontside direction, facing forward. As you begin to pop the tail, lead with your head and front shoulder. Look over your front shoulder in the direction you want to turn. This is crucial. Your body will follow where your head goes. As your board comes off the ground from the pop, your shoulders will already be turning.
Use your front foot to guide the board through the 180-degree rotation.
Think of it like a gentle nudge, not a kick.
You're not flipping the board, just guiding it around. The pop and the shoulder rotation should happen almost simultaneously. It's a fluid motion.
As you're halfway through the rotation, at the 90-degree mark, your board should be right underneath you. Keep your eyes peeled for your landing spot.
The goal is to land with both feet on the bolts, or as close as possible. As you land, make sure to bend your knees to absorb the impact.
This will keep you stable and help you roll away clean.
Remember, you'll be landing switch, so be prepared to ride away in that stance. Don't worry if it feels awkward at first. Practice makes perfect. Let's watch that again in slow motion.
See how the head turns first, followed by the shoulders, hips, and then the board? It's a chain reaction. We're here with the man himself, Sir Skate a Lot. Thanks for joining us. So, you call the frontside 180 the king of warm-ups. Why is that?
Hey, thanks for having me. Absolutely. For me, the frontside 180 is more than just a trick. It's the foundation of my session. Before I try anything else, I do at least 10 of them. It just wakes everything up. It connects my upper body to my lower body and gets that rotational movement flowing. See, skateboarding isn't just about your feet. It's about how your entire body works together. The frontside 180 forces you to use your shoulders and hips to control the board,
Which is essential for almost every other trick, from shivets to flips to grinds. It also gets you comfortable with landing and riding switch, which is a huge part of being a well-rounded skater. Plus, it just feels good.
A clean, popped frontside 180 is one of the most stylish and satisfying feelings in skateboarding. It tells me, okay, my body is ready.
I'm connected to my board. Let's go. That's an awesome perspective.
Do you have any personal tips for skaters who are struggling with it? Definitely.
The biggest mistake I see is people trying to force the rotation with just their feet.
Forget that.
Focus entirely on your shoulders. Before you even pop, wind them up. Another tip is to start small. You don't need to pop a massive one right away.
Just get the feeling of turning your body and letting the board follow. You can even practice the motion stationary at first. And don't be afraid to land a little sketchy and pivot the rest of the way. That's a natural stepping stone. The key is to commit.
Look where you want to go. Believe you can do it, and your body will figure it out. Just keep practicing, and it'll click.
So why exactly is the frontside 180 such a perfect warm-up? Let's get into the specifics.
First, balance. This trick challenges your balance from start to finish. You're shifting your weight, rotating, and landing in a different stance. Mastering this improves your overall stability on the board, making you less likely to bail on other tricks. Second, board control.
The frontside 180 teaches you how to guide your board with more than just your ankles. You learn to use your entire body to influence where the board goes. which is the massive level of gain control.
Third, it's all about rotation. This trick is the gateway to all other rotational tricks, both frontside and backside. It trains your body's muscle memory for spinning, making tricks like 360s or even flip tricks with rotations feel much more natural. It basically unlocks a whole new dimension of your skating.
To get in the zone and find your flow, a simple warm-up is the way to go.
Before you skate, take it slow. Do a frontside 180, bend your knees and get down low. Give your shoulders a frontside throw.
Hop the tail and let it go. Guide the board with your front toe. Land on the bolts and feel the glow. Then away and switch you'll roll. So there you have it. A complete guide to the frontside 180, courtesy of Sir Skate A Lot. Let's quickly recap the key points.
It's all about the setup, proper foot position and a good crouch. Initiate the spin with your head and shoulders before you even pop. Use your front foot to guide the board, not force it.
And finally, absorb the landing by bending your knees and be ready to right away switch. This one trick is a powerhouse for improving your balance, your board control, and your body's rotational mechanics. We really want to encourage you to incorporate this into your warm-up routine every single time you skate.
Spend the first 10 minutes of your session just doing frontside 180s. You'll feel more confident, more in control, and you'll be setting yourself up for a much better, more productive session. Give it a try and let us know in the comments how it goes.
Thanks for watching, everyone. A huge thank you to Sir Skate A Lot for dropping all that knowledge on us today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content,
and ring that notification bell so you never miss a tip.
Now get out there, warm up properly, and go skate. See you in the next one.
We'd rather die than let him reach other planets. So...
What if I told you that in just the last 28 days, this channel has seen a viewership surge of over 360%? It's true. My name is Sir SK8 A Lot, and the numbers are speaking for themselves.
We've seen a massive 362.9% increase in views and a 118.5% jump in watch time. That means more of you are watching.
And you're watching for longer. Our click-through rate is up by over 55%, which tells me the content is hitting the mark. The turning point was dramatic. On January 3rd and 4th, our views skyrocketed, hitting over 800 views in a single day. We went from a quiet, steady channel to a place with a real, growing audience. But here's the next big challenge. While we had over 2,000 new views, we gained 0 net subscribers in that same period. This is where you come in. We're at a pivotal moment, and your support can turn this incredible wave of viewership into a true community.
If you're enjoying the content and want to see where we go next, take a second to hit that subscribe button. Let's build this together.
You guys are not going to believe what's been happening on this channel. It's been an explosion. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Honestly, I was looking at my channel analytics, just like I do every so often, and my job just dropped. The numbers have gone completely parabolic. We're talking about a level of growth that I have never seen before. Not even close. It feels like one day I was walking, and the next day I was strapped to a rocket ship. And it's all because of you. Seriously, every single view, every comment, every share, it all led to this incredible moment. And I just had to take a step back and share this journey with you. Because this isn't just my story anymore, it's our story.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual numbers that made me do a double take. Over the last period, our channel views skyrocketed by an unbelievable 362.9%. Let me say that again, 362.9%. That's not a typo. That means for every 100 views we were getting before, we are now getting over 460. The sheer scale of that increase is mind-boggling. It tells me that the content we're making is not just being seen, It's being shared, it's being recommended, and it's reaching a massive new audience. It's like we threw a small party and the entire city showed up. This isn't just a small bump. This is a seismic shift in the channel's history, a true turning point.
And it's not just about the views. What's even more meaningful to me is the watch time. Our total watch time has soared by 118.5%. This number is so important because it's not just about people clicking on a video. It's about people staying. It means you're not just passing by, you're sticking around, you're engaged, and you're investing your valuable time with me and this community. An increase of over 100% means we've more than doubled the total amount of time that people spend watching our videos. That's a testament to the connection we're building. It tells me the stories we're sharing, the topics we're exploring, they're resonating deeply with you. You're not just watching for a few seconds, you're in it for the whole ride. And that, to me, is the ultimate compliment for any creator.
I was digging deeper into the analytics to figure out when this all happened, and I pinpointed the exact moment the wave hit. It was January 3rd and January 4th. On those 2 days, something magical happened. The viewership charts, which usually have their gentle ups and downs, suddenly spiked into a massive peak. It was like a dormant volcano suddenly erupting. I remember looking at the real-time viewer count and just seeing the numbers climb and climb, faster than I could even refresh the page. Seeing that spike on the graph was a visual representation of this community coming alive in a way I've never witnessed. It was a clear signal that we struck a chord. Something on those days connected with thousands upon thousands of new people, bringing them right here to our digital doorstep.
Seeing this massive influx of new viewers is, without a doubt, one of the most exciting things that has ever happened to this channel. It's a dream come true, but it also presents us with a new, thrilling challenge. It's like we've built this amazing, welcoming venue, and now the doors have been thrown wide open, and a huge crowd has rushed in to see what's going on. They're here, they're curious, they're checking things out. But the big question now is, how do we make them feel at home? How do we convince them to not just visit, but to become a part of the family? The next chapter of our story is all about converting this incredible wave of viewership into a dedicated, thriving community of subscribers.
And that's where you come in. This is our next big adventure together. Think about it. All these new people are here right now, watching this video, just like you are. They've discovered the channel, they're enjoying the content, but they might not have taken that next step yet. Every single subscriber is a vote of confidence. It's you saying, hey, I like what you're doing, and I want to see more of it. It's you saying, I want to be part of this journey. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just becoming a number on a list. You're joining a community of people who share a common interest. You're ensuring you won't miss out on what's coming next. Because trust me, with this kind of momentum, things are only going to get bigger and better. Imagine the potential we have right now. With this massive new audience, we have an opportunity to create something truly special. More subscribers means a stronger community. It means more interaction, more amazing conversations in the comments, and more people sharing their ideas and perspectives. A larger subscriber base also tells the platform, hey, people really care about this channel, which helps our videos reach even more people who would love our content, but just haven't found it yet. It creates a positive feedback loop, a snowball effect of growth and community building that starts with a single click. Every new subscriber adds their voice to our choir, making it stronger and more vibrant. We're on the cusp of leveling up, and you can be a catalyst for that change.
This journey has been a marathon, not a sprint. There have been ups and downs, moments of doubt, and times when I wondered if anyone was even watching. But seeing these numbers, seeing this explosive growth, it validates all the hard work, all the late nights, and all the passion that has been poured into this channel from day one. It's a reminder that if you stay consistent and you believe in what you're doing, amazing things can happen. But the most important lesson from all of this is that I'm not doing it alone. This growth isn't just my achievement. It's our collective achievement. It's a celebration for every single person who has ever watched a video, left a like, or shared it with a friend.
So here's my call to action, my personal invitation to you. If you are one of the thousands of new people who have recently discovered this channel, welcome. I am so incredibly happy you're here. We've just shared this incredible milestone, this story of explosive growth, but this is just the beginning. The next chapter is going to be even more exciting, and I want you to be a part of it. If you've been enjoying the content and you feel that connection we've talked about, please consider hitting that subscribe button right now. Join our community. Become an official part of this incredible journey we're on together. By subscribing, you're not just helping the channel grow, you're securing your front row seat for everything that comes next. Let's see how far we can take this together.
And to my existing subscribers, my OGs, my day ones, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You laid the foundation for this moment. You were the ones who believed in this channel when the numbers were small. You are the bedrock of this community. This celebration is as much yours as it is mine. Let's give a warm welcome to all the new faces and show them what this community is all about. Let's continue to grow this amazing space together. The future of this channel has never looked brighter, and I am so unbelievably excited to see where we go from here. Thank you all so much for watching and for being part of this wild ride. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
After years of dedicating my life to snowboarding, I've officially walked away. I'm done. It's not the sport I fell in love with anymore. It's become this corporate machine, and I just can't be a part of it. The whole resort scene has turned into a circus, and honestly, it's exhausting. Let's just talk about the money for a second. The gear alone is a huge investment. Boards, boots, bindings, jackets, pants. It all adds up, and the prices just keep climbing every single year. You'd think that would be enough, but no. Then they hit you with the season pass prices, which have skyrocketed to a point that's just insane. And the final straw for me, paying for parking. You're already spending a fortune just to be there, and now they want to charge you just to park your car. It feels like they're trying to squeeze every last penny out of you, and it's completely soured the experience. The soul of snowboarding, the reason we all started, feels like it's been lost to greed. But it's not just the money. It's the whole logistical nightmare of a resort day. For me, it was a 2-hour drive each way, just to get to the mountain. So that's 4 hours of my day gone, right there. And what do you do when you finally arrive? You wait. You wait in a ridiculously long line just to get on the lift. You wait in line for the bathroom. You wait in line for overpriced food. And then you sit on a chairlift, which, I have to be honest, I've grown to genuinely hate. You spend more time sitting and waiting than you do actually riding. When you finally get to the top and drop in for a run, what's it like? Chaos. You're constantly dodging people. You have beginners who can barely stand up sliding sideways down the entire run, creating a human slalom course. Then you have the experts flying down at uncontrollable speeds, weaving in and out with no regard for anyone else. It's stressful. Instead of feeling that flow and freedom, you're on high alert, just trying not to get taken out. The peace and escape that the mountains used to offer have been replaced by anxiety and frustration. It's just not worth it anymore. And that's when I rediscovered my love for skateboarding. It was always there, something I did in the off-season, but now it's become my main focus. And the contrast is just incredible. Skateboarding is pure freedom. There are no lift lines, no expensive passes, no parking fees. You just grab your board and go. The world is your skate park. A set of stairs, a curb, a smooth patch of concrete. Suddenly, you see potential everywhere. There's a raw authenticity to skateboarding that I feel snowboarding has lost. When you land a trick on a skateboard, it feels so much more meaningful. You're not strapped to the board. You have the complete freedom to bail, to jump off at any moment. So when you commit, When you fight that instinct and actually land something, the feeling of accomplishment is on another level. It's just you, the board, and the obstacle. There's no safety net of bindings holding your feet in place. It's 100% your skill, your balance, your commitment. That connection feels so much more real and earned. Even the process of creating content or filming is a world of difference. Trying to film snowboarding is a struggle. You're out in the freezing cold, your hands are numb. Your camera batteries die in minutes because of the temperature. You're trying to lug heavy equipment up a mountain. It's a constant battle against the elements. With skating, it's a breeze. You throw your camera in a backpack, find a spot, and you're good to go. It's spontaneous, it's easy, and it lets you focus on the creativity of the skating itself, not just surviving the conditions. Does this mean I'll never touch a snowboard again? I don't know, maybe. But if I do, it won't be at a resort. If I get that craving for the mountains and the snow, I'll go into the backcountry. I'll hike. I'll build my own jumps, my own features. I'll keep it DIY, keep it pure. I'll earn my turns the old-fashioned way. I'd rather put in the physical work and have that genuine, quiet experience in nature than feed into a corporate system that has completely lost its soul. For now, I'm happy with my 4 wheels on the pavement. I found that freedom and creativity again. I found that community that isn't built on how much money you can spend. It's just about the simple, pure joy of riding. And honestly, it feels like coming home. It feels right. I've traded the high-priced chaos for grounded, authentic freedom. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Thanks for listening to my rant. I know this might resonate with some of you out there who feel the same way. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to follow my new journey on 4 wheels, make sure to subscribe. See you at the next spot.
In the sprawling, sun-drenched concrete kingdom of Sir Skate-A-Lot, a world built on the glorious symphony of grinding rails and the sweet, sweet sound of a perfectly landed kickflip, a shadow lingers. Not a shadow of doubt, nor a shadow of fear, but a shadow named Steve. Who is Steve? Why is he even here? These are the questions that echo through the half-pipes and skate parks, whispered between legends. For ages, we've witnessed the epic saga of Sir Skate-A-Lot, a hero forged in the crucible of scraped knees and broken boards. He rises each day to conquer the urban landscape. His ollies defy gravity. His grinds are poems written in sparks. His very existence is a testament to all that is rad and righteous in this world. He speaks the language of the 4-wheeled faith, a dialect of determination and pure, unadulterated cool. Every push, every trick, every triumphant ride is a chapter in a story that will be told for generations. And then there's Steve. While Sir Skate-A-Lot is soaring through the air, carving his name into the annals of history, Steve is... Well, what is Steve doing? We've seen him. He just stands there, clueless. He wears sensible shoes, probably purchased for their arch support. He holds a clipboard sometimes. Why? Is he counting the pigeons? Auditing the air? Measuring the sheer volume of awesomeness that his mortal mind simply cannot comprehend? The mystery deepens. He doesn't get it. He looks at a perfect 12-stair set, a challenge that makes a skater's heart pound with anticipation, and he probably just sees stairs. A way to get from a lower place to a slightly higher place. Tragic, isn't it? The poetry of a handrail is lost on him. The beauty of a freshly waxed curb might as well be invisible. He exists in a world of black and white, utterly blind to the vibrant, high-definition spectacle of skateboarding happening all around him. We've developed theories, of course.
Is Steve a government agent sent to study the physics of radness? Is he a time traveler from a boring, boardless future, sent back to observe what humanity has lost? Or, and this is the most chilling theory of all, is he simply a guy named Steve, the embodiment of the mundane, the antithesis of everything Sir Skate-A-Lot stands for? Imagine a world full of Steves, a world without the thrill of the ride, without the community of the skate park, without the personal victory of landing a trick you've battled for weeks. It's a bleak picture, isn't it? It's a world of spreadsheets and khaki pants, a world devoid of soul. That's why Sir Skate-A-Lot's quest is so important. He's not just skating for himself. He's skating for everyone who refuses to be a Steve. He skates to keep the flame of passion alive, to push back against the creeping tide of mediocrity. Every trick he lands is a blow against the bland, a victory for the bold. So the next time you see our hero preparing for another legendary run, and you spot that familiar, perplexing figure in the background, give a silent nod of thanks. For in the grand cosmic balance of the universe, perhaps you cannot have the epic without the ordinary. You cannot have a Sir Skate-A-Lot without a Steve. The enigma continues, and frankly, the world is a much cooler place for it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to shred the gnar.